Christmas candy is supposed to bring joy, not migraines, stomach aches, and chemical overload. But the truth is, many of the candies lining holiday shelves are stuffed with dyes, fake chocolate, artificial flavors, and ingredients banned in other countries. Before you fill the stockings, avoid these 9 Christmas candy brands immediately. 1. The Holiday Mix, bags loaded with artificial dyes. Those giant assorted holiday bags look like amazing value, but inside is chaos. You'll find candies drenched in red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1, all tied to hyperactivity and sensitivity issues in many children. The colors are aggressively bright because they're masking poor quality ingredients underneath. If the candy looks neon, you don't need it. 2. Cheap peppermint candies with synthetic mint oil. Real peppermint oil is refreshing and smooth. Fake peppermint oil tastes like burning plastic. The cheapest holiday peppermints use artificial mint flavor, plus stabilizers to keep them shiny. Some even use menthol crystals to imitate natural cooling. It leaves a sharp, chemical aftertaste and zero Christmas cheer. If the label doesn't say peppermint oil, skip it.
Candy itself is 99% cane sugar. People are really kind of looking back to what's authentic. But we aren't making candy in North Carolina because it's the popular thing to do. Peppermint candy is really popular this time of year, but what makes our candy different than candy cane is that it's pure cane sugar and no corn syrup. The corn syrup gives the candy canes it's really hard. We brought in a few mechanical advances, but we still make the candy by hand. So not every piece of candy is going to look the same, but for us, we think that's something really special.
3. Chocolate Santas made from chocolatey coating. If the package says chocolatey, chocolate flavored, or candy coating, it is not real chocolate. These Santa-shaped candies are made with vegetable oil instead of cocoa butter, artificial vanilla, stabilizers, wax-like fillers. They melt strangely, taste bitter, and feel greasy. A chocolate Santa should taste like chocolate, not a chemistry project.
Every year anew. By early October at the latest, the time comes. While some customers are still wearing shorts, Santa Claus is already making his appearance, in chocolate form.
The chocolate Santas have changed. Over the years, they've become friendlier. Their eyes have gotten much bigger, and they just have a friendly presence.
The different colors clearly come from various types of chocolate. Milk, dark, and white chocolate. These varieties are delivered in liquid form by tanker truck.
4. Gummy Christmas shapes filled with gelatin plus corn syrup plus dye. Holiday gummies, trees, reindeer, snowflakes look innocent, but many contain high fructose corn syrup, gelatin from questionable sources, artificial dyes, and chemical flavoring. The texture is rubbery because of low-quality gelatin. The flavor is sour-sweet because everything relies on artificial acids and lab-made fruit notes. These are the worst of the worst gummy products. 5. Candy canes made with high fructose corn syrup. Not all candy canes are equal. The good ones use cane sugar. The bad ones use HFCS, artificial color, and artificial peppermint flavor. HFCS not only makes candy overly sweet, but also gives it a sticky, clingy texture that sticks to teeth. Cheap candy canes equals cheap ingredients equals avoid.
Almost 2 billion of the pepperminty treats are produced every year. That's 1 candy cane for every 4 people on the planet.
I am the Grand Poobah, in charge of all of Lofty Pursuit.
The candy is poured on a cooling table where peppermint flavoring is added. Sugarsmiths knead the flavoring and candy together until it turns a golden brown. We're here in Tallahassee, Florida at Lofty Pursuits, where candy cane making is a big deal. More than 20,000 of the twisted treats are sold every year, but the technique used here is unlike many others.
6. Holiday fudge with zero real chocolate or butter. Real fudge is made with chocolate, butter, sugar, cream. Fake Christmas fudge is made with vegetable shortening, artificial flavor, cheap cocoa powder, confectioner's glaze. These blocks of holiday fudge feel gritty, oily, and far too sweet. They're basically compressed sugar bricks pretending to be dessert.
HFCS, which stands for high fructose corn syrup. Now, high fructose corn syrup, the majority of it is genetically modified, and it's really one of the most toxic forms, if not the most toxic form of sugar. So you're getting way too much sugar, way too many toxins. This is the #1 ingredient, high fructose corn syrup, that's found in candy today. you could be consuming on a regular basis. Now, sugar is really the number one thing. Some people think, well, it's consuming too much fat makes me fat. No, really, sugar is the first thing that will turn into body fat in your body.
7. Caramel holiday squares full of burnt sugar and fake butter. Real caramel is slow-cooked sugar and butter. Bad Christmas caramel? It's made from corn syrup, artificial butter flavor, palm oil, cheap brown coloring, chemical emulsifiers. This results in a burnt, plasticky flavor and a chewy, teeth-destroying texture. If the caramel isn't made with real butter, it's not caramel, it's a hazard.
How do you think a lot of these foods become bright orange, bright red, hot green, neon blue, right? Artificial food colorings, these other types of sensitivities in the body. So this is what, a lot of times all of these things can be found. Heavy metals, high fructose corn syrup, GMOs, preservatives, colorings, herbicides. Don't let your kids consume these because they are that dangerous, and let alone, please do not pollute other kids' bodies and hand out as the natural sweetener. Again, that's a great one to do. So natural peanut butter cups. You can do dark chocolate bites. So again, dark chocolate is a great option for kids there as well.
8. Holiday jelly beans with the worst ingredient lists. Christmas-themed jelly beans often have the most horrifying labels. Artificial fruit flavors, petroleum-based dyes, shellac, yes, the glaze made from bugs, corn syrup, cheap acids. The taste is overly sweet and overly artificial. A handful will leave your tongue coated in sugar and dye. Jelly beans belong at Easter, not Christmas. 9. Chocolate-covered marshmallow trees with fake everything. These seem fun and nostalgic until you check the ingredients. Most are made from artificial vanilla, cheap cocoa substitutes, gelatin, corn syrup, artificial color. The chocolate coating isn't real chocolate, and the marshmallow inside is gummy instead of fluffy. You're basically eating processed sugar wrapped in processed sugar. The 3 Christmas candy brands that are actually safe. Christmas Tree 1. Lindt Dark Chocolate Truffles. Lindt uses Real cocoa butter, real chocolate, and high-quality ingredients. No fake coatings, no artificial dyes, no cheap fillers. A reliable premium pick every Christmas. Christmas Tree 2. Unreal Dark Chocolate Gems. These look like holiday M&Ms, but use natural coloring from vegetables. Real dark chocolate. No corn syrup. No artificial flavors. Cleaner ingredients and cleaner taste. Christmas Tree 3. Ghirardelli Peppermint Squares. A Christmas classic, and they actually use real chocolate, real peppermint, and real cocoa butter. No fake waxy coatings. Smooth, rich, and genuinely festive.